This may be Italy's most famous red wine, Brunello di Montalcino. This wine is made from Sangiovese, a grape that's sometimes described as Italy in a glass, for its notes of cherries, balsamic, strawberries, sun-dried tomatoes, dried thyme. And when it's grown in the DOCG region around Montalcino and Tuscany, it produces Brunello di Montalcino, considered the best expression of Sangiovese in the world. I've got 2 Brunellos here from our friends at Carpinetto, one of the top producers in Tuscany. We're gonna start by tasting the 2019 Brunello di Montalcino, and then I'll explain why it's so special. Wow, so first impression, very, very earthy. You know, these wines smell like Italy, right? They smell like the old world. I get a nice woodsy, mushroomy kind of feel right away. Red fruit for sure, bright red cherry. There's a good tannin structure, which means if I was having it today, I would want it probably with some nice fatty food. Otherwise, I wouldn't hesitate to lay this down 5-10 more years easy. I'd say medium plus acidity. And I do get some of that dried herb character, like dried thyme, dried rosemary. Again, kind of very indicative of Sangiovese. So quickly about what makes this wine so special before we go to their second wine. Well, the grapes are from their Paradiso vineyard, which is about 500 meters above sea level. It's some of the highest elevation in the region. And that allows longer hang time for the grapes, which we love because it's slower ripening, more concentrated berries, better aromatics, more developed tannins. Now the normal Brunello, the one I just tried, they have to be aged 5 years before release, at least 24 months in oak. But the Riserva has to be aged 6 years with 24 months of that in oak. And Carpinetto went above that. They did 42 months in oak on this wine. I haven't tried it yet either. This is my first time doing it on camera with you. First sniff. Wow. So this is a really, really fun nose. A bit more aromatic, I would say, than the previous one. There's a lot of kind of old leather character going. There's maybe some pepper. If the other one was medium plus tannins, this is like medium tannins. They're starting to integrate really nicely. There's some chocolate notes, bright, fresh red fruit character. And maybe say citrus, like orange peel, which I know is kind of a weird thing to say for red wine, but that can be a thing you definitely get in good Sangiovese like this. And I'm just shocked how approachable this is in its youth. Like if I threw this in a decanter for an hour, I think this would be perfect, ready to go. I think this would be perfect with like a mushroom risotto or a mushroom pasta, or maybe like a braise or a stew would be really nice with this. So there you have it, Italy's most famous wine by a legendary producer. To learn more, check out Carpinetto on their website or pick up a bottle for your next big Italian Sunday dinner or anniversary or a special occasion because these wines are worth a celebration.